Hey, good evening, everybody. It is 8:52 p.m. Central Daylight Time on Monday, July the 2nd, 2018. I'm not going to be out here long today. Don't really have anything. I don't have anything scripted, but I do have something or outline, but I do have something I want to talk about. But first, let's take care of the housekeeping. Again, you can reach Once Wayward at area code 414. The number is 982-5604. Again, that's 414-982-5604. You can also view this video in its entirety in the event that there's connectivity problems or in the fact, or just in case it messes up. You'll be able to watch it out on the Once Wayward YouTube page or on the Once Wayward Ministries Facebook page. Again, that's the Once Wayward YouTube page or the Once Wayward Brethren Ministries Facebook page. Like I said, I didn't want to be out here very long today, but I did want to talk about something because it's something that has been working its way around in my head. And it all started, and I'll give you a little backstory. It all started the other day with a text message that I sent to a young man that I know that had a dream about becoming a professional singer, gone through a bunch of ups and downs in his life, some situations where he actually people didn't actually think that he was going to make it to the age that he's made it to now. And he's persevered to the point where, like I said, he was a singer, and he's persevered to the point, in spite of all of the ups and downs and everything else, to the point that he is now singing with Blackstreet, and singing professionally and making a living. The reason why I bring it up is because I sent him an instant message saying to him that was proud of his accomplishment, was proud of what it was that he was doing, looked at him as a type of role model because I have a daughter that wants to be an entertainer, and it's that kind of perseverance and what have you that is necessary for one to succeed in one's chosen field in life. And as a role model, I thought that would be a good thing to do. And of course, he sent back that he would be in town here probably in the next month or so. That was not what was important. What it was, and again, not trying to brag, but what he said was, Elder Andrews, I have always thought of you as a man of integrity. And that made my heart glad, but it made me more cognizant of the fact that we need to talk about personal integrity. We need to talk about what it is that a person does when nobody's looking. We need to talk about what it is that people do when they don't know that somebody is looking. How do you carry yourself? What is it that you do? Are you the type of person that goes to church on Sunday, cusses people out on Monday? Or are you the type of person that what you see is what you get, but it's always constant what you see and what you get? The thing about it is that there are a lot of us that say that we want to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. And personal integrity is a matter of faithfulness. It is a matter of being able to know that whatever it is that God has said in his word, that you are willing to carry that thing out regardless of what people may think, what people may say, what people may do to you, but you continue to walk in what it is that you know that God is, that you've heard God say. And that is the real sign of character, because a man really only has two things. He has his name and he has his word. And the truth of it is that if your word is no good, then your name is no good. So when you think about it, when you borrow money from people, do you give it back to them when you say that you're going to give it back to them? Do you give it back to them the way that they gave it to you? Do you give it back to them with a smile on your face, or do you give it back to them grudging the fact that they lent you that money? Those are just small signs of personal integrity. Personal integrity also entails that when I tell you something, that my word is my bond. And it means that when I tell you something, that one of the things that happens with that is that I tell you that I'm going to do something, and then I actually do it. Or if I tell you that I'm going to do something and there's something that comes up that prevents me from doing it, that I have enough backbone and enough character to stand there and tell you that these were the mitigating circumstances that kept me from doing what it is that I said that I was going to do for you. That in and of itself are all signs of personal integrity, but more importantly, they are signs of maturity in God, maturity in your walk with Christ, and knowing what it is and whose it is that you are. So the thing about this whole idea of what's happening in the world now, some of us are so afraid of being politically incorrect that we don't know what it is that we stand for, and we fall for virtually everything. We are like wheat in the wind. We blow whichever way the wind happens to be blowing because we're so worried about being popular. We're so worried about being accepted. We're so worried that if we take a stand on something that we're going to lose love, we're going to lose friends, we're going to lose position or status or what have you. The thing about it is that with personal integrity, you don't really you get to that place where all you're concerned about is the way that God is looking at you. You're concerned about the way that you are being perceived, or not being perceived, but the way that you are walking out your life, and regardless of what people perceive about you. Because the thing is that one of the things that happens with people with personal integrity is that you find that they are stable people. They are people that you can depend on. They are people that you can trust. They are people that when the chips are down, you know that they're going to be around because they're going to be standing on whatever their conviction happens to be. Truth be told, though, personal integrity, when we're talking about it in biblical terms, again, we all say that we want to hear the words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," but that doesn't mean that I go to church on Sunday. That doesn't mean that I'm doing all of these things that people can see for show. What it means is that regardless of whatever it is that's going on, I'm doing the right thing the right way all of the time, regardless of whatever else it is that may come up. Case in point, and I'll give you this example as I get ready to end this video. One of the things that happens, personal integrity says that I would treat people the way that I would like to be treated. So in that particular instance, one of the things that happens with personal integrity, and I'll give you this as an example. You go to the store, you hand the cashier a $20 bill. When you give that cashier the $20 bill, instead of that cashier giving you change back for a 20, the cashier gives you change back for a 50. Now, personal integrity says that I tell that cashier that I only gave them a 20, and I hand them everything back that is over, or better yet, give them the entire amount back and let them recount the money. That's personal integrity. A lack of integrity says that you gave me 50, I gave you 20, you gave me change for 50. I'm going to put this money in my pocket and I'm headed to the crib. That's what a lack of personal integrity will do for you. But see, here's the thing. One of the things about personal integrity, and I'll say this as I close, is that when you live your life according to personal integrity, you never have to worry about how you've wounded your conscience. May God bless and keep you, and we'll hit you later.